everybody, I'm Joey Paul and I'm an indie author, and welcome back to my channel. I write young adult fiction across a variety of genres, and if you think that might interest you, then think about subscribing below. I also have a coffee shop with signed paperbacks and swag, which you can also find below. So I thought that I would continue this series and focus on the editing aspect. I'll link the last one up in the cards. So usual disclaimer, I'm far from the only chronically ill and or disabled authortuber or YouTuber, and everything is going to be mostly from my own experience. I'm not going to talk about conditions or symptoms that I don't experience, because that feels like it would be giving false info and I don't want to do that. So let's talk about editing with depression. Number 1. Bad days happen. I think everyone knows that when you have depression, you're going to have bad days. The issue I think some people don't realise is that you can't always function to the same degree every single day, even with meds in your system. I've struggled with depression my whole writing career, and there have been times when I'm on meds, as I have been pretty much since the start of my journey with depression, and everything is going great. Things can still happen to bring me off schedule. So when editing, which is always for me a very stressful and difficult part of the process, remember that just because you had a bad day, it does not mean that you are therefore doing it wrong or shouldn't be doing this. There can be something to the whole struggling but doing it anyway, but there does have to be a line there, which I will delve into more in a moment. If you're going to push through, know that it's not sustainable, and if you need help, that's not a bad thing, something else that I'll talk about more in a moment. But when you're on a deadline, try and account for bad days. I can only speak to indie publishing, but if you're doing great, still make sure that you still have space in your schedule for the bad days. If they don't happen, that's awesome, but if they do, you're prepared. It's all about making it as easy and smooth for yourself as possible. Number 2, medication isn't a bad thing. Medication has saved my life, and I don't just mean the medication for breathing and pain levels. I mean antidepressants have had a massive impact on me still being here. While there's this very wrong idea that you have to suffer for your art, it's crap. It's more than that. It's stupid and it's wrong, and it's all about making it sound like suffering has to be admired, and it does not. So if you need to take meds for whatever reason, but specifically for this video for depression, then you are not doing it wrong. You are not a bad writer. You are not bad. Editing is its own beast, and it does have an impact on what you're able to manage. So if you find that meds help, then take them and know that you are not alone. Number 3, taking time is not bad. One thing that I see a lot of is the talk that you always have to be on the go, you have to hustle, you have to meet tight deadlines, and if you don't, then you've failed. Again, this is crap. I've been living with depression since before I became an author. For a long time, I thought I had to therefore work even harder to keep up. But here's the thing, publishing is not a race. You will not lose because you've taken your time and done your work at your own pace. It takes as long as it takes, and that's okay. That doesn't just apply to drafting, but all the various stops along the publishing path. You have to take care of you, and that's valid and okay, and not something anyone should criticize you for. So if you need more time and you're in a position to take it, then do so. And even if you're not in a position to take it, find a way to do so, because mental health is not to be messed with. Number 4. Asking for help doesn't make you bad. I said I'd talk about asking for help, and here we are. Being real, I have had times when editing, when working with editors, and when that deadline is looming, and I do not think I am going to be mentally able to meet it, and it hurts. That shame that comes with feeling like you've let people down or that you failed can burrow deep and make you want to give up. But what I found is never, not once in my 20 years as an author, has anyone in the publishing process shamed me for needing that help. They've never turned me away or called me a fraud or anything like that. Readers too, they've been understanding and they've been happy to wait. Asking for help does not make you a bad writer. It does not make you bad, full stop. So if you need it, ask. And if someone gives you shit about it, cut ties and remember to focus on you. And you are allowed support. Whatever it takes, look after yourself. So there we go. Those are my thoughts on editing with depression. I've just come out of the editing cycle and I will go going back in December time, and it really is just about finding a way that works for you. Editing, for me at least, is the part of the process that I really don't enjoy, so it's really always been very stressful anyway. When you add in depression on top of that, it's a different kind of beast. So remember that it's okay to ask for help, it's okay to take meds, it's okay to take your time. You've got to do what works for you, and no one should shame you for that. So what are your tips when it comes to editing with depression? Let me know in the comments down below. So that's all I've got time for today. If you want to support my channel, you can comment, like, or subscribe. I post you videos on Thursdays. You can find me all over social media, and my books are available everywhere. You can also support me in my coffee shop, and you can also sign up for my newsletter. And don't forget to pre-order Cramming Chronicles: The Fourth Torment, which is the fourth in the young adult urban fantasy series. And also don't forget to grab a ticket for Sugar Pages in Bristol in November, where I'll be signing books. All the links for which are listed below. Thanks for watching, and remember to keep writing. Bye.